Hi guys, and thank you so much for joining me. I am Vibrant Soul Tarot, and I'm super excited to have you guys here today. Today's pick a card reading, we are going to be taking a look at the person on your mind's current thoughts and feelings about you and about the connection at this point in time. So whenever you come across this video, we have these three piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have the Light Seers Tarot with this Moss Agate Owl Stone. Pile number 2, we have the Ostara Tarot with this Swan Jasper Crescent Moonstone. And pile number 3, we have the Gentle Heart Tarot with this Rose Quartz Heartstone. So please take your time in choosing your pile. You can pause the video if you need to. When you do have your pile selected, I will post the timestamps for each one in the description box below for your convenience. And I will see you guys at your pile. Bye! Hi pile 1, and thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Light Seers Tarot deck and this Moss Agate Owl Stone, then these messages are for you. So we're gonna hop straight into your reading today. So today we are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you. What are their current thoughts and feelings about you at this current time of you watching this video. So Spirit, if you could please tune me in to my pile 1's energy. And please show me how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them. Tune me into their person's thoughts, feelings, and all of that. Thank you. All right. First card, we have the King of Swords. We have the Empress, the Page of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and we have the 9 of Cups. All right, let's get some clarifiers here. Can you clarify this King of Swords for me, please? The 3 of Swords. Okay. Clarifying this Empress here. The Devil. Then we have the 10 of Swords. Clarifying this 4 of Cups here. Oops. 10 of Wands. And the Hanged Man. Okay. And clarifying this 9 of Cups for me here too. Sorry, I felt like I cut my hand. Okay. Can you please clarify this 9 of Cups with the Sun? Okay. Pile 1, I feel like the message here about how this person is feeling is pretty clear. Bottom of the deck, we have the 6 of Wands. So yeah, their wants and desires for you are definitely in the right place. I feel like this person isn't really able to be as receptive and open to your love as they need to, or you need them to be. What I mean by that is here is like with this King of Swords and this 3 of Swords, I feel like this person may have been hurt in the past, or whether that is within this connection, whatever it is, there's some healing that needs to be done here, which is making this person come off maybe a little bit colder than they actually want to be, or colder than they actually are, because they feel like they have to protect themselves. They feel like they have to be a little bit strategic in this connection, maybe careful with what they do and what they say. They don't want to show too much or do too much that can leave them vulnerable here. And you know, that's kind of expressed here with this Empress and the Devil. So the Empress would be like they are open to receiving, you know, love, creation. I feel like they're viewing you in this Empress energy, but the Devil energy here is kind of stopping them from actually fully embracing this. And this is because whether this is, you know, their own inner demons, this is their own problems, this could be like, you know, toxic ways, toxic nature, but they do want a beautiful love here, and they do feel like they do have a beautiful connection here with you. I think that this person may get frustrated at times as well too, because it's like they may act a certain way, and then in their head they're like, why can't I just say how I feel, or why can't I just show this person how it is, or how I truly feel at the time, you know? And then because we have the Nine of Cups here and we have the Sun. So it's like, you know, this is wish fulfillment. This is something that they've been wanting. This is something that they do feel would fulfill them and bring a lot of positivity and a lot of joy in here. It's just they have these certain blockages right here. Page of Pentacles to me always represents growth, and it represents, you know, room for improvement and also on a path to growth. And we have the Ten of Swords. So this would be having... taking these swords or cutting these, it's like almost like pulling these cords out of this person's back that are connected to this Three of Swords type of energy is something that's definitely needed here. Now, this could have also been a painful ending. There could have been a lot of toxic cycles that this person was in, and I feel like something that this person wasn't able to do for you, because we have the Four of Cups, which always represents, well, not always, I don't mean to say always, but this can represent you know, not seeing something, like you're focused on something else and you're not really seeing this, and so can the Hanged Man. So I feel like one of the problems here with this person is a communication, and like it's not even that you may have not communicated how you feel to this person, it's that they're not receptive enough to like understand it. They're not really seeing where you're coming from. So there may have felt like there was this just like the want and the desire for both of you was there, but there could have been just something is off here. It's in kind of an eerie feeling and a little bit difficult to explain, but I definitely feel like it has something to do with the communication. It's like this person isn't able to completely see 100% where you're coming from here. And again, we have another 10. So, you know, we have the 10 of Wands, and this is saying that this person is carrying a lot of, the energy is very heavy here with both of these 10s. This person's carrying a lot of burdens, a lot of baggage. And I think that this is really saying that at this point in time, they can only see from their own experiences. They can only see from the lens of what they're feeling, their pain, their heartache. And I think this is coming as a huge block to this person and being receptive and open to this connection right now. But like I said, we have the Nine of Cups and we have the Sun, and we also have the Six of Wands. Like this person is wanting to make this work, is what I'm hearing. This person is wanting to be seen in a beautiful light by you, and that's why I think I was getting the energy of that frustration of like, why do I do the things that I do? Why does it keep coming out? Like maybe if this person says, like, communicates to you that they you know, they feel this way and blah blah blah, but then, you know, if you're in person, they kind of have this, like in person they kind of have this like cold demeanor, this kind of King of Swords demeanor. That is because they're protecting themselves. They feel like they have to protect themselves from being too vulnerable here. And I think this is because this person has been very hurt in the past. Obviously, we have a lot of pain here with the Ten of Swords and we have the Three of Swords. And I think it's going to take a lot of growth for this person to actually overcome this. Now, I don't think it's impossible, but I think this is definitely, like I said before, affecting the way that they communicate, affecting this connection and how they go about things. And I can see that this can be very frustrating because, you know, I feel like you both feel fulfilled with each other. I feel like, you know, you both see how much potential, you know, this connection actually has, especially with the Six of Wands here as well too. Underneath we have the Tower, which does mean deep changes and transformations, and sometimes that comes as disruptions as well. But you know, it's like, and so the drive is there, the one is there, the feelings are there. It's just complicated, and it's complicated with this person as well too. You know what I'm saying? So I actually want to get some oracles, and then we'll get some channeled messages for you here from this person. Pile one. Okay, so can you please tell me more, Spirit, about how this person is currently feeling about my pile one? So we have talking, which means that they definitely do enjoy talking to you. If you are in a separation, it's almost as if, like, if you were to text them, I feel they would light up. I love this imagery here because it's like this person is just like sitting there waiting for an answer or waiting for a text or something. And then I think it even says, what does it say? Awaiting messages to arrive. Yeah, so this person is really interested in talking more and conversing more. They really enjoy the conversation, and I do feel like they enjoy your point of view on a lot of things. If you guys have had some deep talks and things like that, they enjoy where you're coming from here. For the most part, they do want to. And we do have the King of Swords, which the King of Swords is all about communication and it's all about thoughts, but he's also very analytical, and he's a very, I'm hearing a little bit judgmental, but I don't think that's towards you. I would say that's towards himself. But, oh, well, I completely lost what I was trying to say. So sorry, pile one, but let's just continue. But the fact that we have the Three of Swords clarifying the King of Swords is really telling me that he's like maybe communicating through a way of trying to maneuver. I'm almost seeing like a chessboard here, okay? And that's making a lot of sense. So like a chessboard of like trying to maneuver around to not get hurt, or maybe say something, say the right thing so that he's not in a place of like, what I'm trying to say is, because if this was the King of Cups, the King of Cups would like definitely be like, hey, I like you, or I love you, or I'm feeling you, and I want, you know what I'm saying? He would speak from emotions. And I think this person is a more logical point of view, but they had to be logical to protect themselves. Okay, anyways, let's get some more oracles here for you, pile one. Can you show me how this person is feeling about my pile one? So we have coffins, we have heartbroken. Yeah, so this is definitely saying that you are in a separation with this person, that this connection did kind of come to a painful end here, especially with this Ten of Swords. And they're deeply sad about it. They're definitely very hurt about it right now. With this coffin, I feel like what's happening right now is that they're kind of in this energy of like trying to accept. They're trying to accept the fact that they may have screwed things up, or whatever had happened, if this was just self-sabotage, or maybe even you broke things off with this person. But it kind of feels like this was almost, for most of you, it kind of feels like this was like a mutual decision here or something. You know what I'm saying? Or it's like you kind of both were feeling this energy at first. But anyways, yeah, so, and if you're not in a separation with this person, then this is kind of just coming to say that, you know, they're going through a lot of inner transformations as well too. But the fact that it's coffin and it literally says RIP, it's kind of telling me that, you know, this was a very painful ending. I think this is something that was very hard for them to do, because we do have heartbroken in the fact that they want to talk to you again and they want to reach out. I feel like they may have even tried to reach out before and stopped themselves for some of you, or maybe some of you had them blocked. Whatever the case is, I just feel like there's a yearning here to make things right. There may even be like some closure issues here as well. But actually, speaking of that, let's get some channeled messages to see how this person is actually, what's really on their mind. Oh, dang. Sorry. Every time I do that, they freaking, the first thing is they fly. Okay. So we have a couple fly out. We have Be My Baby. We have Please Talk to Me. That's that talking right there for sure. And they're like, I'm tired, I need a break. Okay, so we're gonna get some more channel messages, but the first thing with this I'm tired, I need a break, is I can definitely feel mental exhaustion here, especially with all of these swords being as in like the Ten of Swords, Three of Swords, the Devil. I think they're constantly thinking about you. I think they're constantly replaying events over in their head, and I think they're just wishing that things could be different at this time. As like you can tell by this, there's definitely a yearning energy here, like I was saying before. And I think this is spirit coming through too, saying like, yeah, they definitely need to rest their mind. Like there's nothing, you know, that they can like think of that'll help the situation at this point in time. And I think that they're still trying and trying. Ten of Wands can definitely indicate, you know, being very exhausted, and the Hanged Man is like needing to just surrender, like kind of just give it a rest at this moment in time too. But they're definitely wanting to talk to you. I think that this person may be quite stubborn at times as well too, and I think that this person is definitely not giving themselves a break. Like they're constantly going over things as well. Okay, so let's get some more channel messages. Can you please show me how this person is currently feeling? I'm afraid you'll hurt me. Yeah, that was definitely pretty present in what I was feeling before, like this need to protect themselves and still kind of being in this like toxic cycle and not fully able to open and receive love the way that, you know, you and this person both deserve. All right, let's get like one more or two more. How is this person feeling? What do they want my pile one to know, please? What do they want my pile one to know? What are their thoughts right now about my pile 1, please? Yep, okay. I always come running back to you. Yeah. They definitely want my pile 1 back. Oh, look at this. I'm lying when I say I don't miss you or want you. Yeah, this person is very stubborn. They don't like being vulnerable, but they have very strong feelings for you. So I feel like when they shut you out, they immediately almost regret it. And they want to make things work. And I think for some of you, if this is an older connection, I think some of you may be kind of tired of this energy of like, okay, this hot and cold, like, no, I don't want you, no, I want you, no, I don't want you, no, I want you. I think for me personally, what I'm feeling here is some frustration of like, I can't keep playing this roller coaster anymore. I need to have some security. I need to have some safety, and I can't keep babying you on your own emotions or trying to coddle you in your own emotions is kind of the frustration that I'm feeling here. So this could be for some of you. If this is a newer connection for some of you, then I feel like maybe this is saying that this is there's probably a lot more to come if this is kind of just how it's already starting. But for most of you, I do see this as a deeper connection with deeper feelings and stuff. But yeah, I think that this person is definitely guarded, but they want to open up. And I think that it's, regardless or not, they still want you. So if you're open to it, like, you know, that's the thing here is like, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. And I don't know every single detail of this connection just from this one, you know, this one reading about their feelings. Of course, I would need a lot more to know. So obviously this would be your decision and your discernment. But if you have felt anxiety of thinking that this connection is over like this, you know, coffin here, like it's dead and gone, this is definitely, I don't think this is the case. I don't think you two are done if you are willing and open to accepting this person back. Now, if you're not, then just disregard that, but that's how that person feels that they do want you back. You know what I'm saying? So oh, I want to get, what did I want to get? Okay, let's get some advice for you here. I guess for some reason, I'm feeling like some of you may need some or want some advice about what you should do. Or maybe just something that maybe you need to hear about this connection, whatever the case is. I don't know why I feel called to do that. So, oh, we have death. Okay. What do you want my pile 1 to know about this situation? Both of these have rebirth indicated on there though, because this one says endings that bring transformation, and this doesn't. It says death to rebirth as well too. So let's see a little bit more. What do you want my pile 1 to know? What is the advice here for my pile 1 about this situation? We have the 2 of Swords. Okay. What do you want my pile 1 to know about this situation, please? And the Hierophant. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords. So I can see that you're feeling very conflicted here as well. And I just want you to know that Spirit hears you. You're definitely heard and you're definitely seen. Now, I feel like this is almost with this Hierophant here about higher learning when it comes to the choices that you may feel. If you feel like you don't know what to do, this is saying that, you know, you have learned a lot from this situation, and to go with how, what am I trying to say here, Spirit? Because I'm not trying to be all cliche and be like, you know what to do, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say something a little bit different, and I can't, for some reason, like, articulate it. So just hold on, give me a second. I want to get, like, one more card. What is the advice here? Okay, we have the 10 of Cups. And we also have the Queen of Pentacles, and we have the Six of Swords. So yeah, you and this person are definitely both going through a transition, because I remember when I was moving the cards around, the King of Pentacles kept coming out. And this is both for you to be in a more stable and secure place. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor. And this is all about you making the empowered choices. So this is kind of what I was saying before, but definitely just more confirmed. This is about you making the empowered choices, about going where you want to go and being where you feel like you need to be. If you're making choices right now, even though they seem like they're coming from the heart, but they're not giving you this happiness or this fulfillment that you want, then that means that there may have been an ending here for a reason. Now, I don't think this ending is forever. Like I said, I do feel like you and this person do have a lot of unfinished business, so don't get me wrong, but I feel like there's some energy here of maybe uninterrupted transformations that need to be happening at this point in time. Like, you and this person are both going through this really like intense higher learning stage where you're expanding your consciousness in a way that I think is requiring you, and I feel like I'm speaking more for you, pile one, than I am speaking for this person. So what I mean by that is that you have learned a lot, and you know a lot, especially in a spiritual way here too. And I think it's time that because when that happens, you do kind of are expected to have a little bit more responsibility about your choices. And I think this is all about how it affects you. So I wouldn't worry, like, it's not like you're hurting anyone else or anything like that. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is, I feel like you've done this before, whether this is in this particular situation or in multiple lifetimes, and this is something that you have learned. And it's basically all about how you feel and what makes you feel comfortable and what makes you feel the most secure here, especially if you're going through a transition right now, because those are very uncomfortable. Because we have two cards that are talking about transitions and transformations. Then we had a transformation card over there about, you know, this connection and about, but unfortunately that does seem to come with endings here. And I think you know all too well what happens when you interrupt or disrupt a transformation before it's actually transformed. And I think this is what this is talking about here, that as much as you want something to hurry up and be transformed, or someone to hurry up and learn, you can't really rush it. You can't force it. And so and you can tell if it's ready by how you feel or how this person makes you feel, you know, with this 10 of Cups, because this 10 of Cups is going to be yours regardless, along with this Queen of Pentacles. But I think it's going to take some time and some work on both of your parts. And I think that may have to do with separation. So, and with this Emperor here, what I want to say as well, and then we have the Page of Swords. So yeah, this is all about things that you've already learned, and about having to make those empowered choices like the Emperor would. The Emperor doesn't always make the easiest choices, or he doesn't make the choices that he wants to make a lot of the time, but he makes the choices that he needs to be. And oh my gosh, look at, there's a chess piece right here. How I was describing that too, but in a different way, because this person was trying to be strategic on like their own little like toxic ways or their own pain. This is about you know, you've learned how to play this game, and now it's time for you to take your power back and do what you feel like you need to do to make you feel the best, okay? And this is in a more long-term type of situation. So making those sacrifices that you need to make now in order to have what you want and be who you need to be in the future, okay? So this is very powerful, empowering energy, but I know that it kind of comes with some sacrifice, and it comes with some confusion as well. But just know that you're in the right place here, and that you're on your path, you know, you're transitioning, and those are always uncomfortable. So don't feel like there's anything wrong with how you're feeling or anything like that. And you know, these lessons are leading you to this beautiful, beautiful energy right here. And it's like, you know what you need to do. I don't even need to tell you. I feel like you know what you need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna end this reading right here. Thank you so much. Keep going. You got this. I love you, pile one. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I will see you again. Bye. Hi, pile two, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Ostara tarot deck and this Swan Jasper Crescent Moon, then these messages are for you. So we're just gonna hop straight into your reading today. And today we are asking the question of, how does the person on my pile two's mind currently feel about them? What are their current thoughts and feelings about this connection? So Spirit, if you could please tune me into the energy of my pile two and my pile two's person on their mind, about their current thoughts and feelings about them. Thank you so much. All right. So how is this person feeling about my pile 2? What are their current thoughts and feelings about my pile 2, please? Ooh, we have the 9 of Swords. How is this person currently feeling about my pile 2? What are their current thoughts and feelings here going on with my pile 2? All right, we have the 7 of Cups. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the 8 of Cups in reverse. We also have the Hanged Man. And we have the Tower. Wow, so I can already tell from this energy, and I'm sure you can tell from the imagery on these cards, that this person is not having the easiest time or going through the best time here with this situation. So let's go ahead and pull some more cards though. So we'll get one more and then we'll get some clarifiers. So how is this person? What are their thoughts and feelings about my... Oh, so we do have the 7 of Cups actually coming out, as well as the 10 of Wands here. Okay. Here, I guess I'll set this over here and we'll get some clarifiers. Clarifying this 9 of Swords, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Clarifying this 8 of Cups in reverse here. We have Justice. Wow. Okay. Clarifying this Hanged Man here. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. There's some really interesting messages coming out for here. So, yeah. Okay, let me finish this first. Clarifying this Tower card. We have the Page of Swords, as well as the Ace of Cups. Okay. Clarifying this 7 of Cups, please. What is the 7 of Cups here for? We have the 5 of Swords in reverse. And clarifying this 10 of Wands. We have Death. Yes, this person has to let go of a lot of stuff here. I feel like a lot of this is within them, and I feel like this person has a need to, or I guess I wouldn't say need, I would say this person has a habit here of really imagining. Okay, so let me try to reword this the best way possible that will make the most sense to you, pile 2. This person has a great imagination, but I don't think they use it at all for anything positive. They seem to be the type of person to imagine the worst case scenario, and maybe so much that they start to believe it here. I do feel like there's a lot of anxiety here around this connection and around walking away, and there's a fear of letting go and a fear of transformation here, very much so resistance to change here as well. Especially with this Tower, I feel like this person is definitely going through a Tower moment, and this Hanged Man is coming here with this 9 of Pentacles, is saying that they just don't want to surrender, or they don't want to see the beauty in this connection at this point in time. I think that this person is like, no, I think this person has a lot of regrets. I don't mean to laugh. It's just, it's so much right now. This person has a lot of regrets, mainly for about what they've done, or something about what they've given to this connection, like what they've actually fed themselves to this connection with this energy here. I feel like this person is has given a lot of anxiety and fear when it comes to this surrounding energy. And, you know, I think that this person really wants to make it right without completely letting go. It's like, I think that this person doesn't want you to see them in a certain light that they have maybe actually a picture that they've actually painted for you of themselves. And I think that there's so many regrets here, and they want this new beginning, but they know that there has to be tremendous amount of change here as well. I think with the 7 of Cups and this 5 of Swords, you know, this is about if this person kept their options open, this is something that they do feel like they regretted. And I think this is about, like, the 5 of Swords coming in reverse here is really telling me that, you know, there's been a lot of battles, especially a lot of mental battles, or maybe battles of the words, you know, within this connection about certain things, and maybe about ideas that aren't even true, about illusions as well. Like, I think that this person is constantly imagining you with other people, and maybe this could be a projection of things that they've actually done. Now, this is a general reading, so take what resonates. I never want to strike any fear in any of, you know, my listeners. I don't want you to think like, oh, well, this person is cheating or this person's doing something, if that's not the case. But I do think that this person has a lot of fears and a lot of anxieties and a lot of thoughts that they tend to entertain a lot more than they should. Now, we have Death and we have the 10 of Wands. Like, yeah, this person is carrying so much when it comes to this connection. And I think, like, their spirit team is just telling them and begging them to, like, let go. You don't need to carry all this. Like, this is the problem within this connection. Like, this is why you know, you feel this way. This is why you have this 9 of Swords energy, because you just don't let anything slide. You don't let anything go. Like, let the past and your past decisions and your past decisions too, you know, pile too. Like, just let it die. And I think this is something that this person is going to do. And I think once they do, they're going to feel a lot better. I think once they do, they're going to be in this 9 of Pentacles energy. But you know what? The reason why I said this is a very interesting message is because this could be you know, a particular message too, but just go off how you feel. You know, if you don't feel like that message is for you, then it's probably not. But I do sense that this person may feel some jealousy issues as well here too. Like, if they completely let go of this situation, you know, you might flourish, and you might be in this 9 of Pentacles energy here too. And I think that this is like happily single, this is like doing you, and this is something that they do not want for you. And I think it's almost out of some sort of like bitterness here of like, this person can be happier without me, and I do not want to allow that, even though deep down they know it's true. I think this person has a lot of anxieties and a lot of fears surrounding this connection, because they know that this is actually somewhat true, that they may cause you a lot more stress and a lot more problems than you actually need. And I think this is something that they're actually fearful of too. This is something that they need to change, and this is something that they're going through as well too. This is a lot of their own insecurities that seem to be coming out and being just completely projected onto you, and that may have caused a lot of problems. There's a lot of energy that I'm getting here as well too. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Pentacles, which I feel called to. So this is saying that they do want to take this opportunity to grow into the Ace of Cups, and now we have the Ace of Pentacles. So if you were wondering if this person did want to start over and have a new beginning, I definitely do feel like they want to. If they are ready for that, I definitely don't know. It doesn't seem like it so far here, but it seems like their feelings are very strong for you, and that's why it's wrapped in fear. You know what I'm saying? Instead of wrapped in love, it's wrapped in fear. And I think this is causing this person to act out. I think this was causing this person to maybe self-sabotage, and this person was definitely very triggered here within this connection. Now, I think that with the Page of Swords, this person may have been learning a lot about you at this point in time. If you are in a separation with this person, this means that this person definitely still keeps tabs on you. And I think that this person maybe has for some of you, maybe this person has even seen some things that they didn't like this 9 of Pentacles energy. Like, they're like, now I'm seeing you being happy and single, and this is making me even more uncomfortable, because now I feel like you don't need me or you don't want me back. For some of you here, I actually want to get some channel messages already, but let's just stick to the order and get some oracles here so we can see this person's energy. I'm so sorry if this reading seemed a little bit jumbled. There was so many different things like jumping out, but I think it was kind of all caused by this person's anxiety and this person's fears of losing you. You know, I'm really brought to this Justice card right now, and the imagery, it's like, I think this is, I want to say this is Isis because of the wings, but this is almost like the, what is it? The Anubis, you know, the balancing where there's the heart and the feather, and if your heart weighs heavier than the feather, then you can't get into the I guess it would be like the form of heaven. I'm not that educated, especially in explaining this, so don't take that personally. And if someone is, like, I'm so sorry if I was like just butchered that, but you get what I'm saying here. Okay, this person's heart would definitely a lot heavier than the feather, because they have a lot of emotions from the past that they are not willing to walk away from and let go. And I think this is, again, with this need to surrender here as well too, and surrender to maybe some sweetness and just enjoy it, to enjoy this connection and enjoy this life, is something that this person does not really do a lot of the time. And I don't mean to be just like bashing this person, but I think if you're still here, pile 2, then this is actually resonating, and you're like, and yeah, I'm feeling a very fearful solar plexus, much anxiety in my solar plexus. So this is all about power and also masculine energy. Okay, so we have abundance, which is kind of like this 9 of Pentacles, and I think that this person feels that this is a very abundant connection. Again, they see a very beautiful opportunity. Underneath this, we have the 10 of Swords here, which, I'm sorry, I was thinking, I was like, is this the one that came on the other pile? Because if not, I called another card, 10 of Swords. This deck keeps doing that to me. It doesn't label anything, and so you kind of have to like look for yourself. But there's a beautiful opportunity here to, you know, create an abundant connection. And I think that this person just has to rid themselves of past energies and past emotions and past things, like walking away from what's not serving them anymore. And I know a lot of people say that, so that probably sounds so cliche at this point, but it is really true. I think and this is what's causing these changes here. It's like need to surrender to what they want, not what they fear. Okay. Can you tell me about how this person feels, please, about this connection, about my pile 2? How is this person feeling about my pile 2? And so they do feel like, you know, there's so much potential. I think I said this already, but there's so much potential with this abundance here. But it's like they need to keep more of a positive mindset, and I think their anxiety weighs more. We have a lot of, actually, 2 cards right here, right next to each other, that have the balancing scale. And so what this is telling me is this person's thoughts and fears are a little bit unbalanced with their wants and wishes. And their wants and wishes are there, if you were wondering. They definitely are, but it's not... They give into, I think, their fears a little bit more. Okay, let's look at this card. We have the Runner, yep. And we also have Sunglasses. Bottom of the deck, we do have Talking, though. This Sunglasses is exactly what I was saying with this Page of Swords. This person is definitely watching and, you know, checking in on you if you guys are in a separation, for sure, for sure. They're definitely, it says watching, looking, stalking. I don't know if this person is, I would say stalker, but they're definitely keeping some tabs on you. So whatever, however that makes you feel, I guess. But yeah, definitely this person is still very much in their ego. When things get scary or things get rough, they seem to pull back, or they seem to kind of run away here. And that is definitely, I think what this person really does like, though, is to be chased, is something that I'm hearing as well too. Now, I would say personally, that's not a very healthy dynamic, and that doesn't, I think that this person is still going through some certain lessons to where they need to know that they can't just run from everything. And I think for some of you, the fear of loss is actually probably beneficial to this person, because I think the fear of loss may actually wake this person up in some way. For some of you, to bring them back into, like, and snap them back into reality, and, like, you know, like, you're not going to be chased forever, you can't keep running away forever, and all of that type of that energy here as well too. But I think it's like the, you know, with this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Pentacles here, I just think this card is so cute. Isn't this card so cute? Okay, but what I'm trying to say with this Ace of Pentacles here is that it's almost as if the universe keeps presenting them opportunities. Like, here, you have an opportunity to have something of value here. What are you going to do with it? And I think with this 6 of Pentacles here, it's like what they decide to give their energy towards. Right now, it seems to be the 9 of Swords. Now, right now, this person is still very fearful. And you can see this person is actually, with the imagery in this card, it's very defensive. It's this cat on the tree, and they're being attacked and surrounded by these swords right now. So this person is still in a very defensive mode. So when this person gets triggered, they may act out in a very defensive way. Now, this has nothing to do with you personally and everything to do with them. And with this 8 of Cups, you know, needing to, you know, dump out. Oh, you know what? I'm being drawn to, Spirit's telling me about the image on this card as well too. I think this is something that this person has a problem with as well. Pile 2, look at this person or this bird or whatever is in this image. Because of this, because of not letting go of these cups, they're very isolated. And I think this has a lot to do with what this person, you know, subconsciously does with this. You know, they run and they end up isolating themselves because they aren't open and receptive to a more loving energy rather than fear, being scared of being hurt. This person is very much so a runner here, and there's a fear of intimacy. There's a fear of letting go, and there's a fear of letting go of this person's ego. I think this person is still seeing through their ego sunglasses as well, and their ego is telling them, you know, to watch out. You're gonna get hurt. Don't do that again, because remember last time in our last relationship we got hurt, or remember last time this person said something that really bruised my ego, and I felt like I had to actually take a look at myself, and and that hurt, or that was uncomfortable. So we don't want to do that. And this is so much of this person's energy right here, and it's actually self-entrapting, it's self-isolating. That's what happens when your ego definitely outweighs or outbalances your true self, or you know, or your true emotions and your true wants, is you definitely tend to feel very much isolated, alone at the top of the hill, and all you have is, you know, this 10 of Wands. All you have is this 10 of Cups. It's very sad. I don't mean to be so dramatic and so sad, but I think in a way it's kind of how it is. But it's very unfortunate, because like I said, this person does see so much potential here. There is so much abundance here to be had in this connection, as long as if they were to just keep an open mindset, you know. And I think this is why we have this Hanged Man and this 9 of Pentacles as well too. You know, if you were just to surrender to this abundance, things would change, things would happen, you know, things would be easier. But of course, you know, everyone learns in their own way. Okay, so I just keep rambling on. I'm so sorry. Let's get some channeled messages here for you. So what does this person really want to say to my pile 2? What's going on here? What do they want my pile 2 to know? I don't know how I feel. Yeah, I don't think this person is very good with their emotions. And I think, again, this is about them when they get triggered, which even if it's a good emotions, it's too much good emotions, I think this person gets triggered, and they're like, and it turns into fear, because they're scared of feeling so deeply, you know, because that's being vulnerable, that's potential to be hurt. I think this person doesn't know exactly how to recognize their emotions and how to process them in a healthy way right now at this point in time. So that's why it's like, I don't know how to feel. So if this person is like very hot and cold, this person one day is 100% in, and then the next day they're like out. This is definitely that energy here. Okay, so let's get some more messages. What does this person want my pile 2 to know? And I feel called to tell you, it's not your job to tell this person how they feel. For some of you, if that's what you do, you know, it seems to be going on deaf ears at times, because this person is so wrapped up in their own perception of how they're viewing things that they may not even be capable of seeing your side, or seeing how you feel. Or like, if you are someone that is very open to their emotions and loving and caring and want to let this person in, they can't comprehend how you would be like that, or how you could be like that. They may even think that you are lying, or you are trying to manipulate them, because they just can't fathom someone being genuine, or genuinely interested and open to them. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds so sad, I know, but it tends to happen quite a lot from what I see in readings. Okay, so we have I don't deserve you, and I feel like I'm losing you. Yeah, I feel like this person is watching themselves lose you, or watching themselves sabotage this connection, and it's like they can't do anything about it. And it's very much disempowering, I guess, is what I was trying to say. It's very much like just letting things fall to pieces and not doing anything to fix it. I don't deserve you, I think, is coming through. If I could be quite honest, this is more or less of spirit or their higher self coming through, pile 2, to say that you don't deserve to be strung along like this. You deserve someone that knows what they want, how they feel, and this is all about what you allow as well too. Now this person is recognizing that you do deserve more and you do deserve better, and I think you know this as well too. And I think this is really just coming through as a reminder of like, yeah, I don't think this person does deserve you. I think that, you know, if you have been very compassionate and patient with this person, I don't even think I think that they're very grateful for that, to be honest, but I don't think that they know how to reciprocate that. Is that the word? Reciprocate that back to you. And then look, we have you'll be the one that got away. So they definitely have regrets, lots of regrets. Yeah, but to give you what you need in a deserving way, at least right now, you know what I'm saying? And this person is going through so much growth at this time, and I think this has a lot to do with this connection. That's why I honestly love doing love readings, guys. One of my favorite things to do is love readings, because I feel like, you know, romantic connections on a personal level give us the most and fastest tremendous amount of inner growth possible. And I think this is what's happening to this person. This person is having a lot of inner growth, and I can feel a lot of anxiety around the heart chakra. So I think that this person's heart chakra is opening up, and I think that this person's heart chakra may have been closed for a very long time, and they don't know how to feel, they don't know how to act, they don't know what to do when it comes to these like heavy emotions and stuff, and so they run. They run, but they still keep a close eye on you. They run, but they still want you. You know what I'm saying? And that's very frustrating. And I think it's kind of frustrating for this person too. And even though it's like, sounds like so dumb, but I think it is. And I think that's why, because look at the bottom of the deck, we have, I'm head over heels for you. And that makes this person very scared. And I think this is why you may still feel so drawn to this person, pile 2, and connected, is because you even though they act like this, or even though they show you this, or whatever the case is, there's something there that you both still feel. That, you know, it's like, it's a feeling that you can't really explain. I'm feeling for some of you, pile 2, maybe if you were to explain a lot of the situation to your friends would be like, what the heck, like, why would you even still stay? Why would you even put up with this? And you can't even explain it yourself, I feel. It's almost as if something that deep within you, this feeling of like, well, you just don't understand how I feel, and I can't explain it. And I think this is how this person feels too. I don't know how I feel. It's like almost as if like this person, you can't, it's not shown in the physical, but you both feel it inside. And I know that probably comes out crazy and doesn't make sense, but that's kind of the whole point, is it doesn't really make sense to anyone else but you two. Very interesting here. Very strong feelings, but I don't know who this resonates for, but it says I lied so I wouldn't lose you. And then I'm head over heels for you. Yeah, okay. Very strong feelings here though. But still so much learning to do, so much growth to do. And I think that with this death here, you know, there may be a good reason for some endings here. We have the 10 of Swords as well too, not wanting this painful ending, but also needing it as well with this Page of Swords, and learning a lot about what you've done and how to do things and stuff is this energy that this person is going through. And you can't force anyone to learn any lessons. You know, as much as you want to, you know, to learn the lessons, or if you have the wisdom, you know, you can't really, you can have the best wisdom and you can preach all of the right things to a person, but if they're not open and receptive or able to hear it, then it's just a waste of energy. This is something that I've learned personally as well too. Okay, so okay, well, I was like, I feel like I kind of ended the reading on a very heavy note, but I don't really know what else to say at this point in time. I think everything that, you know, this person has been feeling and what's been going through has kind of come up. So I am going to unfortunately leave this reading here, pile 2. Thank you so much for joining me and staying till the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another one, and I will see you again. Bye. Hi, my pile 3. Thank you so much for joining me. If you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot deck and this Rose Quartz Heart, then these messages are for you. So today We are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you and about the connection. So Spirit, if you could please tune me into my pile 3's energy, and if you can show me, please, how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them and about the connection that they share, please. Thank you. Okay. So can you please show me how they are feeling about my pile 3? All right, we have the 5 of Cups. How are they feeling about my pile 3? We have the Chariot and we have the King of Cups. So we already have so much water energy here about emotions, but this could also be the water signs present. The person that you're dealing with could also be a water sign. We have Cancer coming here for sure, but we also have present Scorpio and Pisces as well. Doesn't have to be, just pointing that out. Okay, so how is this person feeling about my pile 3? What are their thoughts and feelings about my pile 3, please? Oh, no, that went flying. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups. Wow, again, more cups. Okay, let's get some more. How are they feeling about my pile 3? We have the Fool. So yeah, I'm going to clarify these, but definitely this person is definitely wanting to come forward with some sort of love offer here. I think that, I think it's going to be more clear when I clarify the cards, but there has been some issues here, I feel like in the recent past with you and this person that has caused them to feel some sort of loss here. Maybe they're mourning your energy or mourning some sort of situation here, and I do feel like, you know, this is causing them to want to move forward and with a lot of willpower, because there is so many emotions here that I feel like this person has been currently feeling and is currently going through. And the Knight of Cups, of course, is always about a love offer, and then we have the Fool with a new beginning here. So this is pretty clear that what this person wants with you, but now I want to clarify to see like what's really going on with how they're feeling here. So clarifying this 5 of Cups, please. We have the 7 of Crystals. So the 7 of Wands here, okay. We have the, clarifying the Chariot, I mean. Ooh, we have the Emperor. Interesting. So we have Aries as well coming through. Move these up a little bit. King of Cups, please. Clarifying this King of Cups here. We have Temperance. Balancing this person's emotions is definitely a must. I feel like this person may have trouble actually with doing that. This person may be a very passionate person, a very emotional person that could actually come out as I'm hearing sometimes this person may come out, it can come out, I'm sorry, as anger, especially with this Temperance. Sometimes when this person gets a little bit too emotional, they may have some emotional outbursts, as well as maybe if they keep their emotions inside for too long, they may like explode. So this could definitely, that kind of does sound like some water signs, if I could be quite honest. Nothing wrong with that though. I love my water signs. Okay, and then clarifying this Knight of Cups, yes, we have the Ace of Cups. So wanting to come in with a new beginning, a proposal of some sort, not necessarily meaning a wedding proposal, but yeah, wanting to start things fresh here. And let's clarify this Fool, please. Oh, Justice. All right. So they feel like this is the right thing to do. They feel like this is what's needed here is a new beginning. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Crystals. I'm kind of seeing that in the Seven of Crystals. So the Five of Wands and the Seven of Wands, that there was some resistance with this person when it comes to their emotions at first, and maybe and could have caused some confusion here. But I do feel like this person is recognizing that, and I do feel like maybe this person, because of like fears or past pains or what has happened, this loss that they've had, has made them kind of want to fight for this a little bit more. And I know that sounds kind of like, oh, all of a sudden, but it's really this person, because there is so much emotion here, this person seems to be driven by that. So this loss here is actually giving them a lot of more willpower. And I feel like with this Emperor here too, it's almost as if they're feeling like they need to be better, they need to be stronger, they need to be wiser, and I think they need to keep their emotions in check. They've learned something about maybe having some outbursts here, or learned about letting their emotions get the best of them. I think this has caused them some problems in the past, and so this is what they're trying to work on right now in this current time, because it is the heart of the reading here. Now in the near future, I do feel like they are going to come in with some sort of love offer. If they haven't already, they want to tell you, that they want to start over for some of you, or they want to bring in, or maybe this is just to make things more serious, they want a relationship here with you. And I think that the Fool is coming as well too, to show that this could be a little bit risky for this person. If this person has so much emotions on the line, and it's almost as if they're trying to wear their heart on their sleeve, and they were at one point very defensive, okay? And so this could be a little bit scary for this person too, which is why this is kind of coming in as some sort of risk here, a leap of faith, hoping that you feel the same way, hoping things will work out just as they should, or just as they want them to with this Justice. I feel like this Justice, when it came out, it almost gave me like this energy of like they feel like that's what it's supposed to be, that's how it's supposed to be, and this is the only way to make it right, is to have this connection here with you. But I do feel like because we have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, there could have been some arguments, there could have been some frustrations, maybe some fights, or not seeing eye to eye. And then if this didn't happen externally, then this could be this person internally still feeling a little bit frustrated, not knowing, kind of fighting with themselves. And this could be a fight with their ego as well. What I mean by that is, our egos always try to keep us safe, and so sometimes maybe this person's ego says like, no, we don't want to risk being rejected, we don't want to risk being hurt this time, so let's just keep this to ourselves. So this could be this inner kind of conflict that this person is having here. But I do feel like it doesn't really matter. I feel like because we have the Chariot, because the Chariot represents willpower and striving to keep moving forward, or striving to reach a destination, striving to reach a goal, whatever that case is, it seems like this person is very passionate here about the situation and about how they feel. These frustrations just seem to come along with the ride. Of course, that happens to all of us as well. Bottom under this, we have the Queen of Wands. So yeah, they are very attracted to you, very drawn to you. This is a lot of sexual energy as well, especially when it comes to Wands. So we have a lot of emotions and we have a lot of passion that I feel is driving this person. Of course, like I said, big, strong feelings do come with doubts, fears, frustrations. I think that this person definitely has their fair share of doubts and stuff, but it's something that they're trying to overcome and willing to overcome, especially something to do with their inner emotions is something that they've been working on and trying to overcome here as well too. Not letting it get the best of them, trying to keep it balanced, not letting their anger or their fears, sabotage this connection by what they say or what they do, stuff like that. So let's get some oracles here. How is this person feeling about my pile 3, please? We're also going to have some channeled messages too. Oh God, sorry. I need to get my emotions in check. So we have love call popping out too. A love call is letting someone know how you feel, things like that. We have healing heart, wanting to heal this connection, but I'm going to take these. Oh, look, we have axe that I'm being called to as well at the bottom. That's so funny that I was... Okay, anyways, moving on. We have axe here at the bottom. This is cutting some things out. This is stopping certain behaviors, stopping certain patterns, realizing what it is that you need to put a stop to as well. So this is the energy that I feel like this person is in at this current time. So let's take a look at what the oracles have to say too. Oh yeah, we have the dragonfly. That's all about, changing, you're trying to stay lighthearted, things coming to the surface as well, but also, you know, working on them, seeing them for what they are. And then we have the sword and the rose, which I love that, because this is about, it is about boundaries and about protection and stuff, but this is also about some truth and some clarity about what it is that you want. And I think this, whatever has happened to this person or you in this connection in the recent past has really dawned on this person. It's brought them some sort of clarity and some sort of revelation here about what it is that they want and what it is that they need to do. So that's pretty adamant too in this spread, or whatever you want to call it, cards. And then we have passion here, like that Queen of Wands. Yeah, this person is very much interested in you. This person is very attracted to you. They think that the chemistry is there. I do feel like that's what's driving this person with, you know, this passion and these emotions. It's like, I think for some of you that if you did have some sort of falling out with this person before, it's almost, I'm getting like the message of like they never want to feel that way again. Like they don't want, and it's again kind of that energy of like you don't know what you have until it's gone. But it seems to be something that was very important for this person to learn. For some of you, I do feel like it's like, yeah, they don't want to feel this way again. Now it's like time for them to buckle down and like, yeah, get it together. No more like fighting, no more frustrations, no more like anything like of that nature. And now it's like they have some clarity and they have what it is that they want in their sights, which is you. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, and then we have, what's the last one? Oh, we have I like you. Yeah, the feelings, I like you, you know, the romance here. For some of you, this could be, if this is a newer connection, this is a very good omen about them wanting to be in a relationship with you, kind of leaving the past in the past. This could have been like fallen relationships, fallen things like that. But and then coming across you and having these feelings, these deep feelings, and this motivation to want to pursue you. I think this is a very positive, where they want to be is a very positive direction. Now, I don't know, you know, what I'm trying to say here, pile 3, is that everything's a lot more complicated than that. And of course it's different for all of you. And I don't want to be like a negative Nancy and be like, well, this person, because that's not what I'm seeing here. That's not what I'm feeling here. It's just, this is just the reading of their thoughts and their feelings and what it is they want. So they do have a positive outlook, or they do have very strong feelings for you. They do have a positive outlook. And I do feel like they're realizing a lot about themselves by how they feel about you too, which seems to be causing a lot of growth here within this connection. Okay, so let's get some channeled messages. Let me shuffle this real fast. Oops. Okay. So what does this person want my pile 3 to know? What are their thoughts towards my pile 3, please? What does my pile 3 need to know about how they're feeling, their thoughts? I regret so many things. Yeah, this is for some of you, this is that feeling of loss, that 5 of Cups, but it's also been like this motivating factor here. Okay, let's see what else. With this dragonfly as well too, this could have caused this is maybe something coming out, this person's past actions coming out as well too. And I think that it's really maybe caused you, or maybe caused both of you to kind of have to go into this protection mode at some point in time with this sword and the rose as well too. Interesting. Okay, let's get some more channel messages here. How is this person feeling about my, whoa, ooh, we have, is there still a chance? Yeah, this is that risk, that leap of faith coming. There could be possible rejection here when it comes to coming in again with this offer with you, but this person really does want to make things work here. And that's why I think I was feeling like of this complicated nature in the middle, because it's like, you know, for some of you, this could be different. Like for some of you, this could be like, oh, I can't forgive that, or there is no chance, or there, you know, and for some of you, it may have been something that was just as just like an argument, like a falling out, you know what I'm saying? So it's up to you for your own discernment to realize if this person is genuine or not when they come towards you. And that's something that I can't tell you, and it is different for everybody as well too. So for some reason I felt called to say that. Let's get a couple more channel messages here. What does this person want my pile 3 to know? How are they feeling about my pile 3? What's going on? What do they want my pile 3 to know, please? Oh, okay, so we have a couple here. Oh, I lied so I wouldn't lose you. This was kind of like what I was feeling when I was explaining that about like the deeper things. Like some of you, this could have been more severe. This person could have been hiding things from you because they didn't want to lose you. Now, this is something to keep in mind as well too. This person could have been in the past a little bit emotionally manipulative, and this could have been a need for you to have stronger boundaries and stuff as well with this person. That's why I was kind of feeling that things coming to light as well too. What I mean by emotionally manipulative is, I know this says I lied so I wouldn't hurt you, and I do feel like when that happens or that situation comes into play, that is a driving force. The person doesn't want to hurt you, but also there's a huge factor of a lot of the times people lie because they don't want you to know something that would cause you to act or make choices that they don't want you to make, as in like that could cause you to leave, or that could cause you to see them in a different light. And that's the manipulation. So they want to hide that from you because they want you to stay, or they, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel like someone needed to hear that. And so it is sweet that they didn't want to lose you, but it's also at the same time very manipulative and very wrong if this person was hiding something from you at one point in time. Now again, like I think there's different severities. Like this person could have lied about something simple, or this person could have just been hiding something simple, or this could have been as big as a third party or something like of that nature. Like I said, take it where it resonates. Maybe for some of you, this energy is resonating, but you don't even have to worry about this part as well too. You know what I'm saying? So please use your discernment and take only what resonates. I don't know why. I just can't stress that enough, because I don't want to cause any fear in people. I don't want people to be unnecessarily hurt by like a reading. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there's a lot of responsibility when it comes to giving information as well. And so, and some of the information, it's not always like, you know, it's not always very positive and very happy, but I don't want anyone to be affected negatively if that's the message that's not for them, I guess is my whole point. So I just care, you know, and I don't want to hurt anybody. But anyways, okay, let's see what else. So we have, it wasn't worth losing you. All right, but all signs are pretty much pointing to this person did something. As I just say all that, I'm like, okay, but then we have Be My Baby, which seems to come out a lot. So this person wants you to be theirs and stuff, and again, I regret so many things. Losing you seemed to be the cause force here. It's pretty adamant in the tarot as well too, that there was some sort of loss, some grieving that has caused this person to really want to fight for this and fight for this connection. Okay, so let's get one more, and then I want to pull some advice for you. You'll be the one that got away. So yeah, this is this person like kicking themselves for their own actions. I'm almost getting like this is their judgment. This is their ooh, I'm broke right now and I'm insecure about it. I don't know who needed to hear that, but this is something that may be causing their person insecurities for some of you as well too. But anyways, yeah, so this person is definitely kicking themselves, and I feel like they're kind of worried about the future of this connection, if it's going to be if they're going to be forgiven, if this is going to even happen. But I mean, you'll be the one that got away is saying basically that you're someone who is very special. And I mean that not even just to them, about them. I feel like this is something that you need to realize, is that you're a very special person, and this person isn't just going to come across you know, every time, you know, they're looking. I feel like this is saying that, you know, that you're a genuine special person. And I think sometimes people forget that, and you need to act as such. It's almost as if you're like royalty, you know, and you need to act as such. You don't just give your energy and time to anyone and everything. There's levels to this, and I feel like you are on a higher level, and I think it's adamant by how this person is feeling. But if this person can't treat you like that, or this person realizes this and still continues to hurt you, then that's, I feel like, your answer right there enough, pile 3, you know, on what it is that you need to do as well too. So I want to get some advice with the tarot. What advice do you have for my pile 3, please? Advice about the situation for my pile 3. I'm just gonna let those. The World, bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Diamonds, and we have the Ace of Swords. For someone, I heard working with what you got, like working with the information that you have, okay? And then we have the World at the bottom. It's about ending cycles. Certain things do need to come to an end, and I feel like this is also about the World is also about expansion and expanding your perspective. So you had some clarity and some truth here that really broadened your perspective about this person, and about maybe the way that they collaborate with you, or about maybe both of the ways that you both collaborate. I kind of want to clarify this 3 of Pentacles, please, though. Can you clarify this 3 of Pentacles, please? Thank you very much. What is this 3 of Pentacles here for? What is this 3 of Pentacles here for? Ooh, we have 10 of Pentacles now at the bottom. Okay. Judgment. Like I said, this is this person's judgment. And we have the Empress. Okay. The advice here is, when you are making your future decisions, to still look back on the past with honesty, and knowing what it is that you want to accept and what you don't want to accept. What works and what doesn't. If this person is making you, it's almost, I'm getting the energy of like, is this cooperating and building something that you want in the future? You know, is this a stable connection that you feel could give you this 10 of Pentacles, this future, this stability? To look back, you know, with honesty. That's the Judgment card, is all about looking back at past actions, past things, and realizing it. Like, I love how it's like the Judgment Angel, but then it's this person with, you know, opening their eye, opening their third eye, seeing things for what they truly are, and letting things fall away and cycles end when they need to end, okay? Because we have the Empress here. Sometimes we have to, of course, like, especially like with this situation, how this person realized, you know, that you are someone, and like a very driving force for them, someone that they feel very strongly for, because the cycle had to end, you know? So you know what it is to accept and what not to accept, and be open to receiving, but only be open to receiving what it is you feel like you deserve at this point in time. Now, this could come as almost, for some of you, I'm hearing this could come as like, what am I trying to say? I don't want to say a warning, but that's kind of the message that's going to come as a warning. And for some of you, this could come as just advice for in the future. So if you do decide to work on things with this person continuously, you know, I'm hearing, how many chances are you going to give? Your spirit team is kind of coming through a little brutal here. And I'm trying to be all, maybe it's the colors of these cards that is making me, because if you watch some of my other readings, sometimes I'm very blunt and brutal, but this one, I just feel like I want to be very gentle and kind and loving to you, and I want to hold you and hug you. But your spirit team is like, you need to get, you know, okay, you know what it is that you need to do. Now I'm hearing for some of you too, of course, if you decide to continue on, that's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with that. That could be what you need to do. But take into consideration all that you've learned. Take into consideration what it is that you've learned that you wanted, and see things as that. Like, basically see it as, is this building that? If it's not, then of course, either whether it's your choice or not, I feel like your spirit's going to come through with a tower moment regardless. If it's not, you know, so I wouldn't worry too much about like the decision making part. It's just all about, you know what you deserve. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you so much, pile 3, if you stayed till the end. Keep going. You got this. I love you. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss another reading, and I will see you again.